I have never met my boss. I don't have very attractive bosses.
Mine ended up being even gay.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we got all of
Better
those
looking.
signs over there. His dad sent him some like quarantine, like the class of 2020, and
With the
got
toilet
paper
paper.
for the.
The
Yeah.
COVID class. How are you guys doing with the homeschool?
Wait, that's not true.
He's at Mountain View, right? Yeah. What's he have?
Horrid. Horrid.
Really?
Yeah, because he's like me. He's a attention span, like 6-year-old, like me. So we sit down and do work, and then we're just like, what was that?
Right?
And then we're all figuring out where that noise came from, and then we no, we gotta focus.
Oh, you're one of those
Sit
people
down
with
and we're like,
those
"Hey, let's go get a
headlights."
snack."
Oh, yeah,
Like,
sorry.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get up and we
Well,
get
it's
yeah.
amazing. He's actually he's doing okay. I think being able to do it
I'm
all
always
the
like,
time
those
is
headlights.
kind of.
I'm going down the road. What the fuck do you need to see?
Yeah.
So good to see you.
I heard I drew first, but I think him having to, do it on his own time. Because I have a friend
Headlights
who's
were right
in
now.
high school, 3 times a week. So
Can't
I
see
don't have to,
anything.
because I'm like,
I couldn't
Headlights.
afford math. I
Look
can't
at-
help you with
look
that.
at the
I
door.
was sitting there trying to help him, and I'm like, okay, give me, but give me like an hour
so I
to
can
learn
Google it.
I just got lazy.
And so I can find a video that's going to show you how to do it. Because I
No,
still
we
can't
can.
explain it.
Like, we had one of his classes, math class,
Mhm.
trying to teach, and it, the whole time I'm like, I can't even
God.
follow this. How is
Like
this?
it's- You got more color.
I don't know why, like I we made a decision, but it's still sort of like pending as if that's
They probably have classes together.
I was there. You called for me. Was that?
But I was like,
It was a butt dial.
You
It was a
will.
butt dial.
Is that what you call it?
wrong, and I'm like,
Hold
oh
my
no.
finger.
And I was like, what did she want to do again? And she's like, oh, and she says it again. I'm like, oh, how come you said something different the first time?
Can you say that
It's been
like
like
4
this
different ways?
for-
There's 4 different ways. Yeah, he's
Give
got
me a
math
rib, I'll make you win it.
for third period.
Is that what my
Math
limit
for
is?
his is,
You know what
Well,
though?
the start. You want
I
a hero?
know,
Give me the right
A couple
side.
of people who
Yeah,
go through
but-
this process,
so you
they
had
always did it
day,
at night.
I think, yeah,
And
fourth
you just
period.
have to keep
Oh, so fourth
They're
period.
gonna
Six.
accept it.
All right, Abner, you ready to go?
Sure.
frustrating.
All right.
I like this watch.
Couple of things before we get started. You know what this is. Don't feel obligated. Also, the bathroom, there is a bowl in the sink because our sink is not draining, so don't mind that.
Joe hasn't fixed it.
If you take a dump, please make sure you don't clog the toilet.
I was gonna say, are we supposed to go in the bowl in the sink?
Yes, that's what I
Don't get creative. Don't overthink it. Thank you for being here, and we're gonna have Abner start us off with the song, so that way I can do a sound check. So everybody, give a warm welcome to Abner Sonaris.
Anywhere?
Doesn't matter.
Guest appearance.
She was a mighty princess forged in the heat of battle. She was the Slayer. Buffy and Xena are two kick-ass gals. They both take on bad guys and have assorted pals. Xena had Gabby, Buffy had the Scooby Gang. And both shows had an episode where everybody sang. Oh, Buffy and Xena, best heroines on TV. They both gave us genre goodness of a high degree. Buffy and Xena, best heroines on TV. They both gave us genre goodness of a high degree. Buffy and Xena both had arch foes. Buffy had Faith from Boston, Xena had Callisto, and both met famous characters, Buffy Count Dracula, Xena Julius Caesar, and Cleopatra. Oh, Buffy and Xena, best heroines on TV. They both gave us genre goodness of a high degree. Buffy and Xena, best heroines on TV. They both gave us genre goodness of a high degree. Buffy and Xena, both... I forgot the rest of the song.
It's been a minute.
What's on that?
Yeah, thank you very much, Abner. I appreciate it. Woo, Abner, everybody. Yeah, buddy.
When in doubt, just say grapefruit over and over again.
What's that?
I said when in doubt, just say grapefruit over and over again.
I thought the best show on TV was The Wire.
What's that?
The TV show The Wire.
Oh, The Wire. Haven't seen all three.
Yeah, I've had a lot of heroin in it.
All right, everybody, I'm going to leave the front door open so that way you don't have to hear the screen door slam and shut. So I'm going to leave it open. Please leave it open when you go in there if you need to go in there for anything. Also, you guys, I got a boom mic right here to pick up your laughter, all 5 of you. Yeah, so that'll be this right here, so don't scream into that. I have a good balance audio-wise, I think, going on right now. So are you ready?
Ish, yeah.
You drew first.
I know, god damn it. Because I wasn't here.
Because you weren't here, that's right.
Oh.
You could have drawn last if you were here.
Alright.
All right, everybody, without further ado, let's get this live stream comedy show started from the carport on Sharpford Avenue. Everybody give a warm welcome to Allison Rose.
Okay. Hi. How's it going? This is so weird. So I'm Allison Rose. I have not been on stage since March, so I feel like extra nervous. I'm always nervous, but right now I'm extra nervous, which is why I brought my little friend to join me.
Please move the mic stand out of your face. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So I've been doing comedy. I've been trying to do comedy for about a year now, and what I realized is that comedy is the best form of therapy that I've been able to find in my 38 years of therapy. And since COVID happened, comedy's not been an option because all the bars are closed. All my weekly open mics, like nothing. So I've been a fucking mess since COVID, but really a mess, not just oh, it's that poor me, but I broke my ankle in 4 spots. I gained 10 pounds. I lost my job. And the kicker is that I got sucked into a relationship with a fucking narcissist. And you guys, here's how bad I am at life. This wasn't even a good narcissist. He wasn't even good at being a narcissist. I was a somewhat of an expert on narcissists due to my amazing choice in men. Typically, they're really fit and they like have money and they buy gifts. That's how they lure you in, and then they get abusive and manipulative. But this motherfucker, fat, broke, narcissist. He had nothing to offer me except for like long nights of gaslighting by the fire and shit. Like, I guess the fact that there was a fire was kind of romantic. I don't know. But poor me. So anyway, but it's not poor me. Here's why. Because things have gotten better. I dumped the narcissist. Yay. Yay. He totally didn't dump me, I swear. No, for real. I dumped him. Believe me. And I got a job. Thanks. My job is I'm an office manager at a septic company, which is like every girl's dream, right? Like, it's beautiful, but actually, like, I really do enjoy it. I like it a lot. One of the things I have to do, I answer the phones all day because part of my job is to schedule out jobs for the poop technicians. Poop. I think that the guys really like it when I call them poop technicians, even though they like roll their eyes and call me a child every time. But I think deep down they like it. It's adorable.
I don't know what that is now. Maybe,
the poop joke, or thanks. So anyway, so keeps doing it. So I have to answer the phones a lot at work, and when I answer the phones, I like to like do my sexy voice because I think it's really funny to like talk sexy about poop clogs and stuff, you know. but the other day, this dude calls and he's like going on and on about his clogged pipes, and I was just like, you know what? You've called the right place. We can definitely clear out those pipes. And dude goes, you have a sexy voice. And I was like, I got confused. I got turned on for a second. I was like, fuck. Like, I had to double check the phone to make sure it was like work and not that fucking Tinder dude that I always have fucking phone sex with.
Nice. Sorry, I don't know why it's doing that. Just keep going.
I will.
Thank you.
So anyway, okay, less about poop and more about me. I was raised by a Jewish mom, a Catholic dad, but they raised me in a Hindu cult. That's normal, right? And the plot twist comes now, which is that we're all atheists. Because, like, fuck God. Whoa. Ooh, sorry.
Sorry, but if you say fuck God on a live stream, you have to mean it. You did not mean it.
Mean that shit.
Well, I know, but I'm scared to say it. I don't know why. I am a very proud atheist, but I still feel scared to say it. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Some people love God. I don't want to hurt their feelings. Anyway, fuck God.
Shit, I don't know why. Whoa.
The devil just came out of me, you guys.
You just got smoked.
Oh fuck. God's like, this is what you get, bitch. Fuck, I'm a believer now.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Well, not that particular one.
Sorry if anybody loves God here. I'm not sorry. I love God. God is great. He's like so cool. I'm like so attracted to him. I totally blow God.
Whoa, now the sound sounds great. You're talking good.
God's like, all right.
The mic is fixed.
So anyway,
It's that devil's tongue.
shh. So my mom, the Jew of the family, is super supportive of my comedy, which is really nice and also obvious because Jews love comedy. But mom sometimes gets a little bit like worried about the like truth behind some of my jokes. I was telling her one of my earlier jokes that always gets laughs, but the punchline is me having sex with a poor guy against a dumpster. You know, typical. But mom was like, after she heard the joke, she just went, and I was like, what, Mom? She was like, are you still dating guys without money? And I was like, Mom, like, do you not care about the dumpster part? She's like, I just want you to find a good doctor or a lawyer. Like, Mom, what doctor or lawyer is gonna date this mess? But I was too self-deprecating. When Lori goes, oh, and then it's too self-deprecating. My bad. Maybe like a real sketchy doctor or lawyer would date me, Lori. I don't know. So my Catholic side of the family has always been in denial about the fact that there's Jews in the family. So one time, my grandma calls me up after a rummy tournament or something, and she was like, Allison, you'll never believe it. I made a new friend, and she's a Jewish. And she's actually really nice. And I'm like, okay, Mimi. I'm gonna ignore the part where you said actually really nice because you were expecting that because she's a Jew, maybe she wouldn't be nice. But we're gonna like tackle the more serious issue at hand, which is that you think that you don't know any Jews. Like, Mimi, I'm a Jew, my sister's a Jew, my mom's a Jew. You actually know a lot of Jews. I'm sorry, but it's the truth, you know? And Mimi was like, huh. And she smiled. She's like, you're right. I can't wait to tell her that I'm in with the Jews. Fucking Mimi. This bitch died at 101 years old. And she is not a bitch. I love her so much. I miss her a lot. Her funeral was pretty funny. Me and my sisters were crying, you know, because we missed her. It was sad. But then the lady next to us let out the loudest fart that I've ever heard. It was like one of those where it like rumbled the bench, the church bench. What's that called? A pew? It
Whoa! Just trying to yell.
Sorry, I can't help it. It rumbled, and we all felt it, and it was loud, and all I could think of was like, okay, don't make eye contact with your sisters. Don't make eye contact with your sisters. And then at the same time, all of us looked at each other and made eye contact and fucking busted out laughing so hard. We pretended we were crying into our tissues. We're not monsters. But I feel like Mimi would have thought it was funny too.
It's time for one more.
Oh shit, that's it?
You're on 12 minutes now.
What? I can be done.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We'll end it on the Mimi joke. Okay, thanks, bye.
All right, thank you, Allison. Appreciate it very much. Awesome.
Did you give me a light?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to switch out this mic cable real quick, see if that's the problem. One sec. I did buy this mic on Amazon, so this is what I get if it is the mic. Should have went to Walmart. Support local business, right? Check, 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 check. It sounds like there's something going on. Just try not to yell into the mic too much. If you do, pull it away. Thank you. Can you still hear me in this one, though?
Yes.
All right. All right, everybody, give a warm welcome to your next comedian. He looks fabulous today. Fucking straight fab. All right, everybody, give it up for Billy Kimball.
Thank you for the compliment, by the way. You know, I figured we were going to do a house show, so I'm going to go ahead and wear my house coat.
Yeah, fuck it. Get comfortable. Take off your pants.
You know, actually, I think that'd be grounds for divorce. Wife actually put that in the rules when we got married. No porn.
Nice.
No stripping without money. I'm gonna move this mic stand, kinda, maybe. I don't know. I also brought my booze on stage, not because I'm nervous, but because I'm a diva. I love that you brought up religion. You know, like, Allison, I'm not a religious person either, but the other night I went to a Guatemalan church out of the blue. I was walking by in front, and I got, I heard music and everything, and it, reminded me of my childhood, because, I'm half Mexican, so I grew up around a lot of that, Latino jazz and stuff like that. And so I'm standing outside, and I'm listening to the music, and this guy walks up to me, and he says it's Spanish, and I only know, a handful of Spanish. And I can only say a handful of Spanish, and mind you, none of that I can say in church. So he comes up to me, he says, "Excuse me, sir, we got more room inside if you want to come in." And I was about to say, "Nah, I'm okay, I'm on my way to the bar." And the world's most adorable little girl comes walking up in a sundress. And she looks at me and in perfect English goes, "Sir, we already put you up a chair inside, please come in." I was like, well, I guess I'm going to church. Actually, during this whole 2020 thing, like I said, I got Irish and Mexican family. So that means there's a lot of Catholics in my family, and I figured a lot of people were burning candles throughout the year. And if you know the Catholic religion, that is actually funnier than it sounded when I just said it. But I'm also a comic book nerd, so everything that came at me this year, I wasn't really surprised about anything. I'm like, super virus? Yeah. I'm like, murder hornets? Yeah. And I really wasn't surprised by anything until the wildfires in California started, and then I remembered that I got family in California, and I said, oh, please don't let that be somebody's candle. And when they told me it was a gender reveal party, I was like, all right. But then I realized that California actually gave me the one moment this year that I had never had. The whole time this year, I was like, I am not surprised. I am not surprised. And then California looked at the whole situation, looked at me and said, hold my avocado, I got this. Fire-nados. I saw a fire tornado. If that's not the universe telling you that everybody should move, I don't know what the fuck is. Oh, man, it's been a wild year. I got to live the entire year all in one shot. With being newly married and everything, I got new bonus kids, the whole 9 yards. And it was great. I got to spend 6 months at home with the kids and everything. I loved it. They didn't really care much for it. Because I like to think that I'm the king of dad jokes. I've been working really hard at this because I found that a dad joke should be an art form. As a matter of fact, they didn't think that I was going to make a dad joke when I came on stage tonight. I said, give me my skinny shirt. And I found the true art to a dad joke is really you got to lead them in with the dad fact. Because at this point, my daughters do not fall for shit when it comes to a dad joke. I cannot start, they won't even walk up to me and be like, I'm hungry, because they know it's going to follow with, I'm dad. I was sitting on the couch one day, I'm watching the documentary for Lorena Bobbitt. And my daughter comes out, it was my youngest, and she goes, what are you watching? And I said, well, I'm watching a documentary on Lorena Bobbitt. And she's like, well, who's that? And I said, well, there's this lady in the 90s, her husband was beating and raping her, so when he fell asleep one night, she cut off his wiener, drove down the freeway, and threw it right out the window. And she's like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, dude, believe it or not, they found it. She was like, how did they find it? And in that moment, I had to pray to the dad gods. I was like, dear Mufasa, thank you for this moment. And I looked at her and I went, a wiener dog.
I know, right? When I heard that they reconnected his penis and he got into porn after, I was like, thank God we do get a break.
Right?
You can reattach that shit. That was good to know. That's good to know as
Like,
a man.
I was thinking, man, I really wish you hadn't been the test subject, but whew. I'm glad that science has come that far. I mean, not that we can land people on the moons or anything like that, but, you know, we can reattach penises. Now we're in the future. Oh, man, I love being married, actually. I really sucked at being single. Like, you know, we started off on Tinder, which reminds, like, I was told that Tinder is supposed to be for one-night stands, and now that I'm a year and a half into my marriage and meeting my wife on Tinder, I'm really thinking we didn't do that shit right. When, like, I first met her, I used to do this joke about online dating, and my friend who happened to be in the crowd one night realized that I don't date at the time. And so I got off stage and he says, hey man, have you even been online dating? And I was, no. He says, well, why are you writing jokes about it? And I said, well, then tell me some online dating sites. I'll check them out. He says, well, all right, well, go on Plenty of Fish or, you know, Match.com, you know, if you're really looking for a relationship. But try to stay away from Tinder because, you know, it's really just a bunch of hoes trying to hook up with one-night stands. So I downloaded Tinder.
Naturally.
And when I first started talking to my wife, she had used a bunch of, like, older modeling pictures and stuff like that. Like, not older, you know, I'm not being a dick, but I'm just saying they were modeling pictures. And being a comedian, I was ready for, like, fake bot girls to hit me up and stuff. So she actually had hit me up first and tried saying hi, and I was like, oh, this is totally fake. Click, and I hit left sweep on her. And then she hit me up again, and I was like, left sweep again. And then the third time I was like, okay, I'm going to mess this thing's algorithm up. And she sent me a message and said, give me 3 reasons why you think I should date you. And I was like, okay, this is going to mess it all up. I said, I'm 85% sure there's no spiders in my hair. I have my own comic book collection. And I don't eat cardboard. She was like, you used all proper punctuation in that. You want my phone number? And after talking to her, you know, we've been married for a while, and I asked her, I was like, why would you hit me up out of all the people, you know, because my picture, I was really not trying. So I picked the most obnoxious picture I could find, and she was like, it was the only guy's picture that wasn't holding a fish. Oh, man. My oldest son, he's got himself a girl that he's interested in, and he called me up the other day to ask me for advice. And I guess this girl is only interested in guys that completely manscape. But she didn't tell him the whole complete part. Yeah.
Even nipple hair, yes.
So he calls me up and he's like, hey, Dad, you know, and he tells me the whole thing. He says, you know, I was really into this girl. She's into guys that are shaved, so I went ahead and shaved everything, but then I find out that she's not into me, and I was like, oh, man, that totally sucks. He goes, no, Dad, what really sucks is I didn't shave everything, so I only shaved the one spot, and now I look like a neutered cat. Oh, man, that's the stuff about dating I definitely don't miss. I mean, there's other stuff like when you're married, you still go on dates and stuff, but you go to dates with like other couples. Me and my wife, we went on, like, we don't have, you know, we have a vanilla, I don't want to say vanilla, but we have a basic kind of sex life. I mean, we've gotten to the point in life where we know exactly what everybody likes, and that's it. Actually, our safe word is no. And so we were on a date with this older couple, and okay, it originally didn't really start off as a date, but they walked up to our table, so we were just being polite. And they're about in their 70s, and you know, we're just starting off in our mid-20s. I'm gonna go with that. But after a while, the husband, tells me, "You guys are a very adorable couple." And I'm thinking, well, and I told him, "Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment." He says, "I remember when me and my wife were your guys' age and just starting off and everything, and I just want you to know, it's amazing and blah blah blah." And going, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And he goes, "Well, on a side note, me and my wife are swingers." I was like, "Okay, on a side note, that's a bit much." And he says, "Well, no, I'm only telling you this because I was wondering if, you and your wife might want to swap with me and my wife later on in the evening." I said, "Well, okay, well, buddy, I know me and my wife are no spring chickens. And you guys are cute as a button. But, 75 versus 35 does not really seem like a fair trade at all." See, cheap-ass nails. Never get nails from a transgender lady named Barry. I am calling this bitch out. Oh, my goodness.
All right, Billy. I just want to take this time to remind the comedians that the live stream cameras are right here.
Oh.
So unless you want the media to see your side profile the whole time, then I would recommend
Looking into the
looking
camera?
into this direction and just pretending like the crowd's over here.
Fair
So
enough.
that'd be good. You got time for one more, Billy?
Oh, I totally do. Actually, before I get started on that, one more, and I know that I'm supposed to do it from this point of view, but I got to look at the crowd to do this one. Wanted to lead off with one last dad fact. Miss Mai, do you know why, when ducks fly in a V, why it is that sometimes the V is longer on one side than it is on the other?
I do not.
Because there's more ducks in one side than the other. Dear Mufasa, thank you for this moment.
Great dad joke. Thank you very much, Billy Campbell. Yeah, buddy. All right, Billy.
Great job, Billy.
All right, your next comedian, everybody, give a warm welcome to Abner Sinaris.
Oh, these guys barely up all night. They're just well, yeah. I mean, working in the kitchen and stuff, I don't have time to keep performing nails all the time, so.
Abner. Little, brown, different. Picture a man who's completely lost his mind. A small brown man who's about to take you on a journey into the Twilight Zone. Captain, sensors are picking up nerd jokes. Red alert, shields up, all hands brace for impact. Helm, evasive maneuvers, engage. Engineering, I need full power now. Well, here's a book about power that's pretty good, but you don't have to take my word for it. Ba-dum-bum. Mr. LaForge, what the devil is going on down there? Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. Mr. LaForge, engineering, respond. Sir, Romulan warbirds approaching. I think we should fire, Captain. Belay that order, Mr. Wolf. Mr. Data, what is your analysis? Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,700 to 1. Never tell me the odds. Who the devil are you people and what the hell are you doing on my bridge? Luke. Who's your daddy? No, that's not true. That's impossible! Open up! Disney police! Gosh, I'm afraid that material is subject to licensing and copyright.
Oh, we're gaming tonight? Okay, I'm ready. So is my 20th level paladin, Sir Halvor. Isn't that right, Sir Halvor? Help me, help me. No, 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 no! It rolls a dice or it gets the hose. Ha!
Not this time, Megatron. One shall stand, one shall fall. Autobots transform and roll out.
No! I am Starscream! Why is it always Megatron, Megatron, Megatron?
Quiet, you fool! Can't you see I'm trying to destroy the turtles?
Shredder! Get me my body now, Shredder, or you'll be sauteed in oil with just a little bit of...
Still on, Crow. Damn it, Krang, what are you doing? Opening another portal, and who is that? Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight. Oh, Chitara. What are you doing with your staff? Oh, yes, thunder, Thundercat. Oh, ow,
Lionel, oh, it's all over my fur. Snarf, snarf.
Doc, did you see that? Yes, I did, Marty. Great Scott. We must have passed through a space-time rift and entered an alternate dimension. What do you mean, Doc? It means we're not in Kansas anymore, Marty. Whoa, Doc, this is heavy. There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in that future of yours? Is something wrong with the Earth's gravitational pull? What? Never mind. Let's get back to the DeLorean and get ourselves back to the future. But I am not a DeLorean. I am the Knight Industries 2000. You may call me Kit. Now, Mr. Matthews, I want no more shenanigans from you. He's right, you know, Terry. No more shenanigans. Not in that suit. What, Bruce? Mr. Feeney? Help, KP! You're late. A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Oh, but that there's Harry Potter.
Oh, look, it's Harry Potter.
Are you ready, kids? Who lives in a broom closet under the stairs?
Harry Potter.
Between the years when the oceans drank Atlantis and the rise of the sons of Arius, there was an age undreamed of, when shining kingdoms lay spread across the world. Hither came Conan the Cimmerian, sword in hand. But first, nephew, let us have some tea. This is from Ba Sing Se. It is quite soothing, you know.
Uncle, I don't want any tea. I need to find the Avatar. It is my destiny, or my name is not Rufio.
But your name is not Rufio. You are Prince Zuko of the Fire Nation.
Oh, you're right, Uncle. Son of a bitch.
Ding, 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 ding. And in his corner, weighing in at 145 pounds, in the blue and white trunks, with a record of 39 lashes, 1 crucifixion, and 1 resurrection, making his long-awaited second coming, the lean, mean Nazarene, the Bethlehem brawler, the Jew who died for you, Jesus Christ! Let's get ready to rumble! Dun 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 dun. Mortal Kombat! Kano, Liu Kang, Raiden, Johnny Bravo. Hey there, little mama. I'm Johnny Bravo. Ha 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 ha. Let's dance. Whoosh! Fatality. Oh, mama, I love it when you punch me right there. Winner of this program for a late-breaking news story. Frosty the Snowman found dead. Police suspect foul play. A nation is in mourning. Hey, Frosty, it's Olaf. I like warm hugs, but you can't give them anymore because you're gone. You were like a father to me, you know. And they did this to you. But I won't let them get away with this. I'll find them and I'll make them pay. I'll become a symbol. Incorruptible. Everlasting. Something elemental. Terrifying. I am vengeance. I am the white. I am Snowman! Oh dear. Well, come along, Piglet. You bring the dildo, I'll bring the honey. Oh, but Sebastian, I have to see him again. I know. I'll swim up to his castle. Then Flounder will splash around to get his attention. And then down here is your home. Arya, listen to me. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there. Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to win. Battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up. Girl, you better back up. Try and play the role and you're the whole crew will act up. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
Hello, boils and ghouls. This is the Crypt Keeper. Tonight's story takes place in the dead of winter at the local shopping mall, where 5 teenagers are about to find out what happens when prices get slashed. So join me in this little holiday tale I like to call Seasons Beatings.
We'll be right back after this commercial break. In a world of cabbages and kings, where a tyrant carpenter rules with an iron fist, I hold the hammer of kings. I am your battle walrus, ready at your command. A young oyster, well, hey, I'm Colt, must fulfill his destiny.
You are indeed the legendary Blue Warrior.
And fight a never-ending battle. Well, I know Kung Fu. To save his people from total annihilation. The passion, the power, the legend. Blue Oyster Colt, rated PG-13, starts Friday, theaters everywhere.
There's something wrong with that boy, I tell you. Come here. I think he's missing a couple of bingo balls. Oh, hey, where's my applesauce, damn it? I've been waiting an hour and I don't have any pants on.
I'm Abner. That's my time. Thank you.
Woo, Abner, yes. Fuck yes. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I'm going to try to give you this wireless mic, see if that helps.
Experiments.
We change the rules mid-live stream. We experiment mid-live stream. That's how we do on Shartford Ave, everybody, just so you know. All right, everybody, give a warm welcome to your next comedian, Shelby Dotson.
Hi, I'm Shelby. Oh, wrong meeting. All right. I'm aware that I look like Ellen if she fucked an ashtray. I look like Macaulay Culkin in Mobile Home Alone. The last one actually has two versions. Sometimes I say Broken Home Alone, but I chose Mobile because it implies broken. I feel comedy works a little bit better when the crowd gets to know the comics, so I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Little known fact about me, I actually own one of the world's largest rock collections. I really do. I just keep it outside. Yeah, another thing about me is when I was a little kid, I used to get randomly tired all the time. They never figured out what it was, but I would just like fall asleep randomly, just nod off. People were like, is that 11-year-old on heroin? But no, my parents didn't drink coffee or anything like that, so I had to come up with creative ways to stay awake. And one of my brilliant ideas was I was going to eat a battery. It's like, hey, all the cool toys are doing it, right? So I went to the kitchen, I opened up that top drawer, ripped open that pack of Energizers. Turns out a AA battery is a little bit too big for me to swallow, so I did what any 11-year-old boy in that situation would do. I stuck it in my ass. Hey, all the cool toys are doing it. Right? Yeah, it turns out you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, it was a terrible experience. The only thing worse than being awake when the doctors fished it out is that I couldn't stop clapping my hands for like 2 fucking weeks. It's an Energizer Bunny joke, guys. Another thing about me is I didn't meet my biological mother until I was 27 years old. It's getting deep, guys. I didn't meet my biological mother until I was 27 years old. She dipped right away. Look at me. When I first met her, we had 4 hours to hang out, and the very first thing she decides to say to me is, "Wow, I didn't think you'd be so skinny." And I was like, "Oh, I must get it from you." She's like, "Well, I'm not skinny. I don't know what you're talking about." It's like, "Well, Mom, I'm so skinny. I've been told it's like I'm not even there." I have abandonment issues is what I'm trying to say.
To the dad joke.
Oh, man. We've had a lineup so far tonight. We had the lady from NCIS. Then we had a guy that only pimps goth midgets. And then we had the only helpful hardware store employee. And then me. You're welcome. Now I'm from Oklahoma. Did somebody go, You're right. We got Toby Keith, Garth Brooks, Carrie Underwood, and then me, because I definitely compare to the rest of those people. No, in Oklahoma, I'm from a part of Oklahoma where if you like the musical Oklahoma, they beat you up for being gay. And I don't remember the rest of that joke. I haven't done an actual show in like 7 months. Fuck COVID. This is bullshit.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. So by round of applause, who here has heard of Jesus? That was not everybody. That's weird. You guys know Jesus, right? You know, the King of Jews, the Son of God, every other Mexican. Jesus. Okay. If you guys don't know about Jesus, I'll send some people to your door. They're dressed well. Fun fact about Jesus. Jesus is the oldest recorded case of suicide by cop. And another fun fact about Jesus. Oh, I guess he was known for his miracles. right? You know, he healed the dead, he cured the blind, yada yada yada. Yeah, they weren't all number one hits. Jesus and the 12 disciples had some B-sides. That's the name of his band. No, they had some B-sides. One of his lesser-known miracles is that he cursed a fig tree. No, nothing. Yeah, you guys haven't heard about it. Guess you guys aren't hipsters. Jesus, he cursed a fig tree, dude. Somebody was like, "You're not the Son of God," and he was like, "Oh, that's my Jesus impression." No. Somebody was like, "You're not the Son of God," and he was like, "Tomorrow morning, this tree will be withered and it will never bear another fig again." And the next morning, that tree was withered, and it never bore another fig again. Now, I'd like to think of some redneck in Kansas actually reading his Bible for once. Right, just flipping through the pages like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Calls up his friends like, Henry, are you sitting down? Okay, get this, man. It's God hates figs. I know, we already made all those signs. Oh, man, I fucking... All right. Who here smokes weed? Yeah, fuck you. I smoked a joint, like, not too long ago, right? I smoked this joint, and it was, like, one of those crazy infused joints or whatever. And I hop in the shower, because I had a comedy show that night. And I hop in the shower, and I get out of the shower, I'm drying off, and I realize I didn't shampoo. I didn't condition. I didn't wash my body. I was so high I forgot to take a shower. While I was taking a shower, it's drugs. No, you guys, I'm not from here. I'm from Oklahoma, where the weed literally looks like horse shit. It's $25 a quarter, has stems and seeds, right? I come out here and you're all smoking green heroin. Where I'm from, it's party all night, right? And here it's sleep all day. Fuck weed, man. No, like everybody here is like, weed is not a personality trait, some of you. No, I'm fucking sick and tired of it. Like, we won. It's legal here. I'm tired of seeing pot leaf hat, pot leaf bumper stickers, pot leaf T-shirts. If you want to be edgy and cool, why don't you wear a T-shirt that has like a razor blade and a line of cocaine on it, like an adult? Okay, hey. So the other day I was smoking weed, and I was watching this. I'm a pretty big history buff. I'm a huge World War I, World War II nerd. A huge one. You can't get something by me, right? But I was watching this World War II documentary and I actually learned something new. Did you guys know that Auschwitz was owned by an immigrant Asian family? Yeah, that's why you take your shoes off before you go inside. Shoes joke. It's actually a pile of shoes jokes. Yeah, we've all seen the pictures. Guess the actual joke here is the Holocaust didn't actually happen. I'm just kidding. I got blonde hair and blue eyes. I shouldn't be saying that in public. Oh, man. I look like I spelled the Holocaust with 3 Ha's. I don't actually believe that. I'm kidding. I'm gonna switch subjects. So I'm a second-generation American. Both sides of my family came from Germany. But hold on. One half came to Germany during World War II. The other half came to Germany after World War II, which means I'm half Nazi. Yeah, I guess I'm Argentinian grandpas. No, nobody laughed. Wow. Oh. They say truth is comedy. They were fucking lying. But yeah, no, I found out later in life that I'm not proud of it, but I found out later in life that I'm half Nazi, and explained a couple things for me. One in particular, why I hate myself so much. And the other time was one time I accidentally hired a cab. Yeah, no, I got punched in the face by a black guy and a Jewish guy at the same time. No, it hurt so it hurt so bad. But at the same time, it felt good because I haven't seen a black guy and a Jewish guy team up since Blazing Saddles. All right. So before this COVID shit happened, I was out with a group of friends. We're out at the bar, and one of the women in my group, she pointed at this woman at the bar and was like, "I fucking hate that bitch." I was like, "Why? Why? We just got here. Why? Do you know her?" She was like, "She's wearing the same outfit as me." Okay, that's weird because whenever we first walked in, I ran into a guy that was wearing the same shirt as me. We fist bumped. We bought each other drinks. You have an enemy for life because you guys went to Nordstrom's rack during the same sale? Meanwhile, I'm going to this guy's wedding next month. I'm gonna be the best man. You're gonna wear the same shirt. Has a razor blade and a line of cocaine on. All right. Well, shit. I think it's really weird that gay people have to have a coming out moment. Yeah, my last roommate was gay. Lived with him for about a year. Cool guy. Whatever. But he was telling me like how hard it was to come out to his parents. As a straight person, I could never imagine the position that you would have to be in to do that. But I did imagine it. I couldn't imagine being straight and having to come out to your family and just explain your sexual preferences over Thanksgiving dinner. It's like mom, dad, grandma. Great turkey, by the way. I've been battling this for a long time, and I don't know how to tell you guys, so I'm just going to come out and say it. Fuck. I can't come unless someone pees on me. I don't like that I like it either. Why are you crying? Well, I thought that was going to finish a lot stronger, but I've been Shelby Dodson, everybody.
Woo, thank you, Shelby. Fuck yeah. I think my neighbors loved you. That was good. All right. Fuck yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys can laugh at these jokes because, like Dave Chappelle says, it's an art form and you can't suppress art. So thank you, Shelby, for proving that. All right. Give it up for your next comedian, everybody. She is a funny one. She came from a little bit out of town to be here. Give a warm welcome to Laura Lyons.
God damn it, Shelby. Cool. This is going well. I've already forgotten to move the mic stand. 7 months without comedy. We all forget how to do it. This microphone's not going to work if I move it, will it?
Just try not to yell directly into it.
Anyways, the best part about Halloween is that the kids come to you. It's a pedophile joke. Is anyone here into ghost hunting? Yeah, cool. You're also into hunting guys who stop talking to you for no reason? No, it's cool. I prefer it that way, 'cause blocking me doesn't work, right? 'Cause I still got a Ouija board. I can still contact you. Really works. Well, if they say opposites attract, then how come I only date people trying to kill me? I love wearing masks because they protect me from men trying to get me to smile. I made my own N95 mask. I really like it a lot because it filters out everything, including the oxygen. I want you guys to also get to know me, so I'm in law school. Yay. I had a boyfriend once in law school, and he broke up with me. So this is about him. Why did the boyfriend cross the road? Why? To get away from me. What's the difference between me and law school? My boyfriend can commit to law school. Law school is a nightmare. So they will send out your class rank. So they'll tell you how smart you are compared to everyone else. And so here's like the top of the class where my ex-boyfriend is. And here's the bottom of the class. And I am 198 out of 200. Yeah. 198. And my friend was trying really hard to be like empathetic about this, right? And she was like, hey man, at least you're doing better than Ted Bundy. Fun fact, you guys, Ted Bundy went to my law school. Another fun fact, he did better than me. He did better than me, and he was out killing people. I have been studying. I'm not doing great. He also gets laid more than me. Yeah, things are going well. I end up going to court a lot. And every time I go to court, they want to confiscate my pocket knife. And I don't think that's fair. Like, they don't confiscate any of the men's penises, you know what I mean? And I promise, like, that's done way more damage than my pocket knife ever has. Like, if I say it's like my therapy pocket knife, can I keep it? Like, I need it for when men's penises get too close to me, you know? Like, I honestly think the judge is just scared that I'm going to take it out, and then he's going to see how big 4 inches actually is. I think that's why they take it away from me. They do this really weird thing in law where you have to pass this character and fitness exam. And I swear to God, you guys, it's just a board of people saying that you're like pretty and popular enough to practice law. Like, you did the right drugs, you committed the right amount of crime, but not like too much, like, and then you can be part of the club. And my advisor told me that it might be in my best interest to show them my comedy videos. I swear to God. He's like, you might want to just disclose it right away since the judges are going to be able to find it. And I was like, we should make sure they take advantage of that 2-drink minimum first. Like, we should make sure they're well liquored up before they watch that. I can, like, just imagine going in there and trying to explain, like, Your Honor, let me explain. And they're going to be like, Miss Lyons, if you have to explain, the joke's not funny. Disbarred. You're not in. Not happening.
Was one of the videos you showed them the one that I recorded?
No, I didn't show them that one.
Okay.
No, but okay. So what actually happened, I did show my advisor one of my comedy videos, and I was like, so, what'd you think? And he was like, I don't think you should ever show that video to anyone deciding whether or not you should practice law. And I was like, oh, it's not very encouraging. Like, but did you think it was funny? Like, do you think, so if law doesn't work out, do you think I have a career in comedy? No, you guys, I think the answer is no. I have a tongue ring. I do have a tongue ring. That is one of the reasons I do not like masks, because it's much harder for people to know I fuck. Yeah. No, I gotta pull my mask down for people to know I'm a freak. In all seriousness, though, you guys, the only time I will willingly give head is to save the relationship, right? Like, you know, there's a lot of people who will have a baby to save the relationship. Like, I won't go that far. Like, I won't have a baby, but I will eat one. I will do that. right. I'm going to do. Oh, okay, you guys. I was gonna tell you this before, and then I got derailed because I was thinking about the fucking bar. I'm a horrible at law school. Like, I should not be there. Like, it's a fucking nightmare. Like, I was literally in class the other day, and we were talking about this really serious subject about, like, the protests and tear gas and all this, like, disproportionate, like, impact on people. And, like, one of the women was like, yeah, you know, tear gas can really be bad for people. It can actually cause abortions. And I was like, yeah, you know, thank God. And they were like, Laura, that's awful. And I was like, no, it's great. The state's finally giving me birth control. I'm like, all right, well, that's been my time on Laura Lyons. Thank you.
Woo woo! Thank you, Laura. Awesome. And best of luck getting into law school, man. That shit's tough. At least you're not trying to be a cop, so that's good. Just kind of a cop. Wait, are you trying to go on offense or defense with the... defense. Fuck yeah. Defend that fucking murderer. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Allegedly, yeah. Naturally. All right, everybody, your next comedian. He's a... Oh, shit, my throat. He's a funny guy, everybody. Give a warm welcome to Levi Manis.
Testing. It's on? It's on. Okay, cool. Thank you. I just need to speak. I look like what would happen if chemo made your hair grow. Thank you. We got some great comedians tonight. Give it up for Billy Campbell, everybody. The thrift store pimp of Bremerton. Jesus Christ. Give it up for Abner. I really enjoyed his impressions.
Abner.
Hey Abner, could you do me a favor? Sure. Could you do an impression of someone letting me crouch on their couch tonight? I walked here with Laura on my back like Yoda, just going over her rough draft of suicide notes. So sad. And give it up for Shelby Dotson, very funny. The Holocaust denying humor really lands. The first time I met Shelby, he actually came up to me and was like, hey man, my favorite fiction writer is Anne Frank. I'm like, cool, dude. And give it up for Laura once again. The last person you want to make a suicide pact with. Or the first, depending on how sad you are, I guess. But, yeah, that's enough of the roasting. I'm a night owl. I eat rodents and live in a barn. Yeah, I haven't done this in so long. I don't remember most of my shit.
Can you talk into the mic more, please, for the live stream? Thank you, sir.
I don't care about the people at home. Unless they're going to let me crash on their couch, I don't care about them. I'm just kidding, you guys. You guys are great. You know, it's nice to meet you. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. This is going off the rails. I'm sorry.
If you find a fuck date tonight from the live stream, you have to let me know.
I'm gonna let everybody know.
Yeah, for real.
I look like Jesus if you ordered him off of Wish. I don't know how to fucking relate to people. Did you all fuck with High School Musical? They're coming out with Homeschool Musical. And it's just me slow dancing with my mom. I refer to my semen as so I refer to my semen as Baja Blast. Because you can only find it at Taco Bell. God damn it. The next Police Academy movie is going to be pretty awkward. Yeah, Cops is canceled. You know, now I'll never be on TV. Fuck. I've been like quarantined in a house by myself for like the past 7 months. And I looked like this before there was a pandemic. I just prepared. But I've just been going crazy alone in this house, like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Do you know how hard it is to chase yourself around with an axe? I don't even have a hedge maze. Like, you walk into my house and all the doors have a hole in the middle the size of my face in it. Just here's depression. Fuck. I took a 23andMe test, and it turns out I'm 100% privileged. Oh my god. I really miss jerking off in movie theaters. Can't wait till that's a thing again. Just had my eye on Tenet for a long time. I jerked off to a Girls Gone Wild commercial just for the nostalgia. Doug Stanhope just fucking. Yeah, 2006 was a simpler time. I love Smashing Pumpkins. They're my favorite fruit to fuck.
I get it.
You know what the funniest part of that joke is? I had to Google to see if a pumpkin was a fruit. Like, I had to do research for that mediocre result. Shout out to Boobs for always being there whenever I Google them. Really appreciate that. God, with this curtain and these lights and the camera, I'm just back in my uncle's basement again. All that's missing is my dog food bowl. That's about it. I feel right at home. What does it say? all my emotional baggage has an Arby's logo on it. Murder hornets are just hornets with police badges. Yeah, I came here to make a point. That's what I'm doing. In case if you didn't know. Man, I really miss music festival season, you know, so to fill the void, I just dropped acid and hung out in a honey bucket for a couple hours. Trump has COVID. Yeah, soon he won't be able to taste Putin's ass. You know what's sad? That did so well on Facebook. I'm like, this is gonna fucking crush in person.
Hey, Levi, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If Trump survives the COVID, do you think that we should reopen the economy 100%?
You know, that's a hard thing to say. Get back to me when I look up what an economy is. I need to do some research. I've been spending all my time just like trying to draw boobs with an Etch-a-Sketch. But they just always turn out square. It's just... One second. This fucking old man Withers isn't... Is it safe now?
Apparently that was him being quiet as he drove by.
I jerked off on a pregnancy test. Not pregnant, you guys. It's great. My favorite part of quarantine is not being quarantined with my ex. I feel like I thought that was going to be more relatable. I guess I'm the only one who's dated a psycho. Okay. I don't date much, speaking of. Fairly new to it. So I got on the old Tinders, like the cool kids do. And this woman matches up with me. And she just sends me a message right away. Goes, hey, you're really cute. Let's just hook up tonight. I'm like, great, awesome. Do you want me to bring anything? And she's like, yeah, I just bring condoms. I'm like, okay, cool, I can do that. So pick up some condoms on the way. And I get to her place, and she opens the door, and she's fucking hammered already. I'm like, okay, I don't like this so far. And then I go inside, and she hands me a 2-foot bong.
Oh, shit.
And I take a hit off of it, and it knocks me on my ass. And then she has about 3 or 4 hits. Do you see why I'm single now? Like, I came in. But, she has about 3 or 4 hits, and then has some more shots, and then about 20 minutes goes by. She goes, you know what, man? I'm not really feeling it anymore. You can just go home. And, do you know what it's like to buy and return condoms within a 2-hour period? It wasn't even long enough for a shift change. I was so confident, I didn't even bother keeping the receipt. Like, I fucking just walked up to the cashier. I'm like, hey, man, you remember me, right? You know, that homeless-looking guy with a lot more confidence 2 hours ago. Like, he just smiled. He wasn't even mad he had to dig through the garbage for my receipt. Like, he was happy to. I wrote an advertisement for cocaine. Cocaine for when you want to talk over people and you don't want your dick to work. I wrote that joke just for Shelby. Shelby looks like Macklemore on meth. You're just Methlamore now. Shit. How much time are we doing?
You're the last one, so.
Oh shit, okay.
Unlimited.
Wow.
Infinity.
Keep going.
I never heard that before. God, I wish Postmates delivered ass. I am fucking starving. Here's my impression of Marie Antoinette as a millennial. Let them eat ass. God. I really hate just like masturbating out of boredom. You know, it happens a lot. Because I just feel like I'm in a failing relationship with myself. Like, neither of us are trying either. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. I'm reminded of that whenever I take a shit. You know, the best part about diarrhea is the cardio. Somebody died at the strip club last night. It was a motorboat accident. I don't mean to catch you off guard here, but are you done yet? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, that's rude.
This weed goes hard, bro.
Yeah.
Marijuana vid, not COVID.
God, it sounds like something much worse. I don't know what the fuck I was going. I look like something the human centipede coughed up.
You're not that bad.
Oh, thanks. I'm gonna forget about it. I got a new couch to crash on tonight. It's great. You're cool. What do I? Like I said, it's been a minute. Going back, I'm going to try a callback, which is a terrible thing to say prior to a callback. Prepare. My seaman, you remember our good friend, my seaman? My semen tastes a lot like nickels. 5 times better than pennies.
No couch for you tonight.
Oh, fuck. That got me demoted back to Abner. I mean, I just didn't want to false advertise. I thought I was doing you a favor. That's my problem. I just gotta let people find out the hard way. God, I wish I could read my handwriting. I look like I play the biscuit in Limp Bizkit. I have no idea what that would look like. It's sure fun to say, isn't it? What? Oh yeah, what I was gonna say before fucking, something happened. I've done a lot of drugs in my day.
No.
Yeah, the only person laughing was the passenger in my car on the way home. Like that wasn't because it was funny. It's just she's fucking nervous. I mean, but good thing she's suicidal, though. Am I right? Like, what's the On the way over here, we're crossing the bridge. And he's like, "Oh, that's a nice bridge." And I'm like, "Can we wait till after the show to kill ourselves? Let's just go out with a bang, please." Jesus Christ. Okay, I keep getting sidetracked from this joke. Just feel at home in this garage. I'm homeless improvement. Oh yeah, so I've done a lot of drugs in my day. And but one drug I have yet to try is DMT. And for those of you who don't know what that is, the guy from Fear Factor won't stop talking about it, so you know it's good. I was talking to a friend about it. He goes, "Yeah, man, the first time I smoked DMT, I would talk to my dead dad for an hour and a half." And I was like, "Whoa, man. If I smoke DMT, do I have to talk to your dad too?" I mean, it might be cool. I didn't have one, but the dad jokes that I like the most are the ones that don't beat me. God, this is like, what sucks is like I'm watching myself on a delay, and I realize how homeless I look. I know I feel it, but God.
You do look old as fuck on camera, though, for
I
some
do.
reason.
I'm 28 going on 42. It looks like. That's right.
Bad pixelation, apparently.
I have a few more jokes. I know that much. It's just I'm a little rusty. I applied for a job at Papa Murphy's so I can see what it feels like to have a dad. I didn't get the job, but that's all right. I invented a new sex position for lesbians. It's called the safety scissor. Another callback. It's called the safety scissor. It's just like a regular scissor, except for I watch to make sure it's safe. I just sit in the corner, wearing an orange vest and a hard hat. Holding a clipboard. And my dick. It's just right behind the clipboard. The longer that my hair and my beard gets, the more afraid of fire I become. Because this beard is the only thing that's keeping me from looking like Macaulay Culkin. This is it. Now I just look like a younger version of the Crypt Keeper. It's great. My life is great. Gather around, let me tell you a story. This is a story about a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. You know, I didn't know what I was going to do with this chair. Like, I went to go grab it. I'm like, you know what would be fun? I'll just, like, pretend to do a striptease for somebody. But then I'm like, that would make no sense whatsoever. So I just decided to be comfortable. That's not true. I'm never comfortable. All right, I'm going to do a few more so we can all move on with our lives. Mostly because I can't think of much of anything. I nailed a sponge on my wall over my bed. It's a wet dream catcher. A lot of cum tonight.
Yeah, for not having a dad, that is a lot of cum.
A lot of coming and going. Huh. I hang a sock on my doorknob to let my roommates know I'm fucking the other sock. All right. I got a few more, actually. I'm starting to think of some. Egos are coming out with a line of waffles that are laced with LSD.
Yeah.
Lego my ego. And if you don't get that joke, you haven't tripped on acid yet. Well, look under your seats because I got here. That includes you people at home. I know where you live. All right. I feel like we've grown a lot together tonight. I feel like I know you all. So I want to share something personal. I've been making this weird noise when I come.
Very personal.
Very personal.
I mean, you should keep this in mind, whoever's couch I'm crashing on tonight. Okay.
They had disinfectant wipes at Costco today, so.
Yeah, you better have bought bulk. Because to quote my ex, I come an unusual amount. That's a direct quote. It feels good to be good at something, I guess. All right, anyways. I like you, you're fun. I've been making this weird noise when I come, and I have it recorded on my phone.
No.
That was sheer terror. like you're watching someone in an electric chair. Like, it's not that bad. All right.
Oh, is that what it sounds like?
Welcome to the Space Jam. All right. All right, on that note, you guys, I'm going to make like a baby and go ruin someone's life. Thank you guys so much. Go for Joseph Rogers for putting it on.
Hey, thank you, Levi. Woo woo, yeah. All right, thank you everybody and all the comics that showed up tonight. We greatly appreciate you. And as you can see, the donations on the screen there for the live stream viewers, you can donate there. So far, we haven't got anything, but hey, that's okay. Maybe in the morning when I wake up, I'll get a surprise and I can split it up with the comics tonight. So thank you for your support, and I'll conclude the live stream now. Thank you very much.
Peter can do anything, babe?
Yay, Joe! Joe, you're the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. Not even just for us.
For making us not killers.
You can do something just for us.
For giving us a reason to live.